Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Tokyo Mirage Sessions, #FE. In the last episode, we continued our way through Illusionary 106, and we caught up with Aya, only to find out that she cannot hear our voices. So we went back to the Bloom Palace in order to get a new ability for Tsubasa, who would hopefully get through to her. But, in between episodes, I did a little bit of training. Not too much. I didn't do a whole lot, because I honestly didn't think I was over-leveled. But I did actually mainly do it just to see what the EXP dungeon was like, and to see how it worked. And it's kind of interesting, actually, the way they got around it. So, basically, you earn these things called tomes, which you can see right here. And it grants XP, but only limited to the amount needed to level up. So, at the moment, all of the characters down there, par for Akutsuki, or Itsuki, not Akutsuki. God, I need to learn to stop calling them that. They are all basically one experience point away from leveling up. So, in the next fight, Itsuki will be level 11, Tsubasa level 10, Toma level 10, and so forth. And also, in between episodes, I decided to give all of the skills needed to all of the characters that were available to us. So here's a quick list. So, Tsubasa learned Zan, which is super dope, because now she's got an offensive spell. She learned Aerial Dance, which maybe was one of the ones that I showed off last episode, but the main one that I didn't show off was Traport, so we can now teleport back home without the need of an item. And then we got Estoma, which basically limits the amount of foes, which I may use, I'm not entirely sure. But the other thing is, in terms of wardrobes and items, I've now switched to the Epi because we've learned all of the skills needed for the Iron Sword, which is super dope. So all of that has been done. That has all been sorted. So with that, before we go on any further, I did get a bunch of texts from people, and I think they're worth going through because they do flesh their stories out. So first one we got from Tsubasa, which was after the after we got the ability for her voice. Words have a kind of power to them. You're the one who taught me that, Itsuki. His son is made up of not just mine, but everyone's emotions. Oh, I'll make sure it gets through to Aya. And then we got a little badge with, like, a green background with, like, one of those white stickmen? Don't know how to describe them. They have beady eyes. They're kind of cute. Basically, getting super hyped and fist pumping in the air. That's the only way I can describe it. We got Toma. Looks like she got a radiant steel. Tsubasa's pretty impressive, but remember, you're not bad yourself. Counting on you, man. Appreciate the words. We got one from Maiko, where she was basically saying, I'm counting on you. And we also got one from Tiki, which is, I think Tsubasa's son is wonderful. My heart is thumping really fast. God, that was not her voice at all. Jeez. I think Tsubasa's voice is wonderful. My heart is thumping really fast from just performing Unity. And then it's a surprised one of those white stickman thingies. I don't know what to call them. Caricatures? Whatever. The person Tsubasa's looking is in Illusionary 106. Big brother, you have to help her. And then it's super hype. Chibi Tiki saying you can do this. I really hope you all have good imaginations, because unless I take pictures of my Wii U gamepad and then put them up on the... I mean, I guess I could find pictures, but it's not really that important. Anyway, enough of doing all of that exposition stuff. Let's continue through this dungeon. The other interesting thing about the EXP dungeon is that the enemies grow more stronger every time you do a battle, and they get stronger really quickly. But they sort of mitigate that by letting you collect tomes within the dungeon, and the enemies also drop tomes, and that's the main way to get experience. Of course, you can get experience from the enemies, but it's sort of another way of doing it. I kind of want to try and find one of those harder shades to give it a go, but I'm not sure if I'm ready yet. Oh, looks like we have a new enemy right here, the Ironclad Cavalier. That's a really cool design, I like that. It's kind of weird how it's got the legs sticking out of it, but it's on the one wheel. That's actually kind of a dope design. Anyway, so what are you weak to? You're weak to wind, and you're also weak to slash. That is both really good, because now I have a wind attack that I can show off. Or I guess I should call it by its proper name, since it is called Zan. Hey, that's my move. You can't use my move. Ah, god damn it. Okay, might as well see what this thing's weak to. Let's try fire. Well, or we can miss entirely. Well done. Good job, Toma. You're really doing it. Since I know you're weak to Zan, and I actually have a thunder combo to go with it. Gave that a go. What? Poison mist? Oh god, that's not good. Ah, okay. Well, he's weak to cleave. I'll cure the poison after the battle. See if I can take down these people first. And thankfully, thanks to Itsuki's director ability, they don't attack all the same enemy with the session attack now. They will actually switch to an enemy that doesn't have... that is not been damaged, which is super cool. Anyway, looks like you're resistant to fire. Let's try a Stewer. Nope, Stewer is no better. Okay. Well, we are gonna heal Toma right away, considering he's super weak. Kind of hoping you don't attack. Okay, good. Of course you get a critical. Let's try Zio. I have a feeling. And my feeling was right on the money. But that stupid poison. Well, we don't get a bunch of level ups, so it's all good. And I forgot to mention it the first time, but the level up sound is actually the level up sound from Fire Emblem. It actually took me a little while to notice it because of the volume on my TV, but I have actually noticed it. It looks like the Iron Spear skill inheritance is complete. Which means we need to see if we can try and upgrade Toma at some point. But before we do any of that, we need to heal everybody. Thankfully, also, while I was out, I decided to get a few more items, which is... really good. Okay, there we go. And let's go and use Dire on everybody. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Okay, everyone's in good shape now. Right. Let me just take a look at the map. Apparently there's something this way? Ah. Hello there. Requests. While you were in a city or investigating a dungeon, you may discover characters with a yellow request icon above their heads. You can take on requests by speaking with them. You will be rewarded for completing requests from these characters. There are no deadlines for requests, and they can be started at any time, so be sure to accept them when you have time in between investigations. Okay. Hey, I'm busy. Can you see that? Jeez, quit bothering me and scram. What is it about my performer? Is it that amazing? I've been attracting nothing but losers, it seems. But take offense to that. What was your request? And there's another one. Ugh, kid, you're getting on my nerves. Could you just do me a favor and buzz off? Oh, wait, I just thought of something. Yep, I think I'll let you live. In return, I want you to go and take care of some pesky losers. Those nitwits that think they can just come up and start talking to me? Ha! The nerve. Sure thing. Right, I need you to track down that noisy, ironclad Myrmidon and his friend, the hairy snout-nosed cavalier. Oh, and I forgot his name, but the last one in the trio is the worst. The worst! Get the shrimpy potty-mouth guy. Now, as proof, I'd like you to bring me their force. Sound good? Now off you go. Okay. Requests that have been accepted and are currently underway will be displayed as green icons. When the conditions of the request have been fulfilled, the icon will turn purple. Speaking to the character in the condition will complete the quest. The current state of the request can be checked from the map as well. So they can. Interesting. And apparently I can do another fusion or something. Let's give this a go. What we got? We got a treasure key. A mysterious power is protecting this box. Maybe a treasure key. Oh, I see what you're doing here, Atlas. We got a treasure key from this one, and now we can use the treasure key here. Once again, very... Okay, oh, you probably came very sick of me saying so much like Persona, but it's so true. It's so true. And we got an accessory, so let's see what we got. Special hairpin. A bracelet of eternity. Raises EP, lowers strength and magic. I'm not sure if I like that. It does raise our armor as well. I think I'll keep what I've got for now. It doesn't really do anything, but I don't know. I don't like that a bit. I don't like... I'm not really one for lowering stats in order to increase other stats. Unless it's very specific cases. Unless it's like lower this stat where this person is, or like this character is god-awful at it. But anyway, press the middle switch. Since there'll be no way to get to the arms otherwise. And let's go through. Alright, what we got here? We got some treasures. And also a battle. Is that a new enemy? Yes it is. We got a troll. Okay, so I actually fought one of these in the experience dungeon, and it seems to have remembered what they're weak to, which is actually really helpful. Okay, let's give this a try. Lightning! Thankfully, this one's much weaker than the one that I fought, because the one I was fought was like 3 levels higher, which in turn made it much harder in order to attack him. Okay, apparently he's weak to fire as well. Good to know. You're weak to axe? Huh. Okay, but you're also weak to Zan, which I can exploit. That's Tarakuja, not, or Tarakaja even, not Zan. There we go. Good combination. Alright. I don't think we're going to take out that. But we will get another shot. Okay, let's do this. Because this will beat him, and then with our session attack, we can make her attack a different enemy. Okay, I think that was the right way of doing it. God, I'm really loving seeing the depth in this game. Like, there seems to be a lot of it, which I'm really looking forward to. I mean, because, like, I'm doing all this tactical stuff with, like, regular... If there's one thing about RPGs where I'm, like, a bit, like, not, like, turned off by them, but it's kind of one of those things. Like with, I don't know, Final Fantasy, just to use an example. I mean, they're all really fun games, but if I had, like, one little nitpick, is that a lot of the fights seemed very... like, you know, mashing the attack button and just getting through them, especially with the earlier ones. Since I've been trying to play through every Final Fantasy, and it's been doing very well. I mean, it's been a bit of a trek, but I'm getting through them. Who knows, I may even play one of them on this channel someday. But that's for another time. Got another session, which is super dope, which means we can get all of the session attacks. I wonder if you could, like, string together sessions. I'm pretty sure that will be a thing at some point. But what did I want? Damn it! There was a wall here. I didn't even notice that. Ah, well. Just take out this enemy quickly. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Right, where am I going? I'm a little bit lost. Oh my god, we got another thing to worry about. Maid costume. Oh, but we got some new enemies. Oh wow, I didn't even notice them. Ironclad Myrmidon and Dark Barbarian. Oh wait, no, we fought a Ironclad before. Whatever. I'm getting a little bit flustered with all of the enemies. Anyway, let's see. I don't know what they're weak to. Oh my god, there's so many of them. I might have to use a special attack at this point because there is a lot. Okay. Let's stew of this Myrmidon. Took him out in one fell swoop. Okay, if I use aerial dance, will that attack? That attacks all of them? Or does that only attack one of them? Hang on, what does it say? Heavy attack. Okay, heavy attack on all enemies. Right. Let's give it a go. That was really effective. Nice one, Tsubasa. Just went maximum spider all over them. Alright. Let's finish this troll off. One more session should do it. I think that went pretty smoothly, if you ask me. Didn't see what the new enemies could do, but whatever. And hell, we got a new skill and 2 levels up out of it. Okay. What do you have to say, little buddy? Oh gosh, you're the human I met earlier. Some other human with really scary looking face went through here earlier. Over there, mister. That human went that way. Yo, it's scary. Aw, don't worry, little guy. I'm sure it'll be all okay. Apparently I got a bunch of new, like, fusions I can do. Oh my god, I can get a rapier, I can get a radiant lance, I can get a spear, I can get a wind spear. Oh my god, okay. Right, worry about all of that later. Let's just go through the costume for now. Okay, where are we? We're at the O3? Is that like the O2? Except with, like, an extra 3? But, looks like we can break open this wall! Sweet. Okay, we got... Ooh, actually, now that we got a little shortcut, methinks that we should put this costume up so we can use it when we go upstairs later. Thinking ahead. Okay, but enough of that. Right, so what do we want? What do we want? So we probably want... Let's try the left switch first. Let's see what's on the bottom floor. As we continue through this location. Shabam! Okay, that troll was being very stubborn. Let's see what we got over here. Let's break this. And take a look-see at this treasure chest. Obtained a bead chain. Bead chain. I believe that heals everyone up to full, so that is a very cool item to have. But also with that, I feel that we should put the things back to the original position. The thing being the maid costume, of course. Or do we put it... No, we put it to the middle one. Because what would be the point of putting it back to the original one? Okay, that seems pretty good. Now that we've opened that wall, it should be no problem. Damn, poison is really brutal in this game. Let me use another disc poison. I'm running out, which is not good. Not good at all. I have a bunch of healing stuff, so let's use that up because don't need to use all of my EP for healing. And what was I doing? I think I was going through the costume. Alright, where are we at now? Looks like there's another breakable wall over there. And also looks like, oh my god, there are so many levels I can go to. Okay, well, before we do any of that, you know what, I don't feel like battling you right now. Let me see where this wall takes us. Aha! Back here again. Okay, yes, we've seen all that. Just fast forward through your text, thank you. Okay, right, so where do I want to put it? So I obviously want to go to the left one, but I'm curious what the right one has. Or the right way has, even. So before we do any of that, let's take a look-see, shall we? Okay, looks like it's a wall that we can't go to yet. Okay, good to know. I just wasted everyone's time. Oh, man. I also need to find a way to get back to that other costume, because I placed that in a position, but I'm not entirely sure how to get to it, in all honesty. I'll have to think on that one. Okay, well, if we put it that way, then that means we'll have to go back down in order to go up. So, if I go back the way I came, I can find a warp point. Did I miss this? Oh wow, I must have missed this. Okay, that really wasn't a noteworthy battle of any kind, but what is noteworthy are these treasure chests. We got a revival bead, which I really appreciate right now. And we also got a first aid kit. I'm actually thinking now that I found a warp point, I might go back very quickly because I want to get some new stuff for everyone. So I'm going to go to the exit. And I actually want to show this off because I forgot to mention it when I was going back up the stairs to the dungeon right here. But if we go outside, the place is very like drained out because of all the people losing their performer and stuff. But one thing that was actually kind of cool when I went into the store, which I will show in a second, was that everyone in here is also very drained out, including Anna. No, Hannah, this is so unlike you. You're usually so peppy and upbeat. God, I don't like seeing you like this, but it's actually a nice little detail because, you know, I mean, they didn't have to do it. I mean, it makes sense from a thematic, like, perspective because of, like, everything happening. But I'm wondering if this is a one-time thing. So, like, they had to, like, model all of the, like, the animation... No, not model, but, like, animate all of the animations for when they'd, like, depressed and all that. Again, that's getting very technical, which you probably don't want to hear. But while I'm here, I also want to use some lottery tickets because it turns out if you buy a bunch of items here, then you can get lottery tickets which can win you prizes. So, I got 4 at the moment. So let's give it a go. Wait, I think that was a fresh spicy curry. We got another first prize, fresh spicy curry. We got a 4th prize, soft drink. Wow, I'm winning all of the prizes. And we got a 2nd prize, energy. Jeez, I wish I was this lucky when I do the lottery. Like, jeez. Also, while I'm here, I want to get some more cleansing oolong because it's cheap and poison is really harsh, as I've learnt. Let's get 9 of these so we get a nice even 10. And save our money for now. And use that lottery ticket I just got. Oh, God, another energy drink? God, you are too good to me, Anna. But anyway, I'll meet you guys back at the office in a second. What's going on here? Yo, what's up?
こんにちは。二人は何を話してるんだ？
シーダに翼お姉ちゃんと仲良くできてるか聞いてたんだ。お兄ちゃんはクロムと仲良くできてる？
Me and Crumb? Yeah, we get along fine. He's super cool.
俺と樹の関係は至って良好だ。
みんな仲良しでよかった。
気にかけてくれてありがとうチキ。そういえば俺もクロムとシーダに聞きたいことがあるんだけどいいかな。
何かしら。
Actually, you know what? I am curious about that top option. How does the world look to you?
クロムたちには俺たちの世界はどう見えてる？
どう見えているかか。単純な見え方という意味でなら樹と同じだ。
私たちはマスターの感覚を通してこの世界を見聞きしてるの。
感覚を通して。
ああ、樹を通して見聞きした世界は興味深いものばかりだ。特に樹たちがやっている歌や踊りといった芸能と呼ばれるものにはとても心が惹かれる。
You know what? That's funny to think now that I think about it. This is a sword, like, master, person who is, like, so used to war. At least I'm guessing, like, from his Fire Emblem story. And he's staying wrapped up in idols. Man, I wonder how other sword masters would, like, take that. Like, how would, I don't know, Miyamoto Musashi deal with idols and, like, the entertainment business? I don't know, it's just funny to think to me.
ええ、翼が楽しそうに歌っていると私も楽しくなるわ。
そっか、二人とも前向きで少し気が楽になったよ。
心配してくれたのね。ありがとう。でも大丈夫。私たちの記憶を取り戻す手がかり全くないわけじゃないから。
ミラージュたちが起こしている事件、その謎を追うことが俺たち自身を知る手がかりになるはずなんだ。だから樹、俺たちはこれからもお前たちに手を貸すつもりだ。
ありがとう二人とも。
私も頑張るからね、お兄ちゃん。
Yeah, you keep on doing that, Tiki. Ah, I can't fault you, you're adorable.
チキもよろしく頼むよ。
But your adorableness is also matched by your usefulness, which is good, because you are actually super useful. And speaking of that, that was actually an encounter I was not expecting, but I think I'm going to end the episode off here. I was going to end with some weapon fusions and some of that, but I think that was way more interesting of a note to end off on. So, in the next episode of Tokyo Mirage Sessions #FE, we shall continue our way through the dungeon and hopefully reach our way up to Aya. I'll show all of the stuff that I upgraded afterwards, but until then, till next time.